Well, for 3 months, a world-renowned blues guitarist has been in Omaha, but music is it's not what brought him here.
Walter Trout needed a liver transplant. Now his family is raising awareness about organ donation.
Marie Trout is Walter's wife. Good morning, Marie.
Nice
How are you
to have
doing?
you here.
Yeah, great to
thanks
for stopping by this morning.
Well, thanks for
I'm
having
a huge
me.
blues fan. The Zoo Bar in Lincoln is one of the places I've always been to. And Walter is this world-renowned blues artist.
Legendary.
But there's people out there that may not know him. Who is he to the world of music?
Well, he's sold about 1 million records under his own name over the past 25 years. Before that, he played with John Mayall and the Blues Breakers and Canned Heat, and went to what we call blues school back in the late 70s with John Lee Hooker and people like that back in L.A.
Incredible career.
So his health started failing when and what eventually brought you to Omaha?
Well, it's about a year ago, all of a sudden he had very, very severe symptoms. And it turned out it was his liver going into end-stage liver failure. And, you know, that's a brutal thing in itself. He swelled up with liquid and was just very sluggish and didn't have any strength, really. And he continued touring for a while, and yeah, that's our family right there.
Kids.
You know, and they were, of course, you could see he was yellow. His skin got yellow. And he continued touring and recording throughout his illness, but it got to the point where he had to be hospitalized, and we were at UCLA in Los Angeles.
This it was a terrible fight. He's been going through this life or death challenge. How's he been doing? Because then at some point he comes to the University of Nebraska Medical Center. What happened from that point?
Well, it was a remarkable story, really, how we got here. It was Curtis Salgado, who was also going to be at this event we're going to talk about a little bit later. He gave us a call and said, how are you doing there in L.A.? And I said, well, you know, it's tough. Walter's close to giving up hope. There was not a great environment to support him mentally and emotionally there. And I was very worried about him not making it. So we decided to try and go to a place that had an equally great reputation, but where there was more of a comprehensive approach and also a statistical better chance of getting an organ.
And that was the Nebraska Medical Center. In fact, Walter talked about his experience with the Nebraska Medical Center, and we have a little clip of that. We'd love for you to take a listen.
The place is full of Nebraskans, and I find them to be incredibly honest, down-to-earth, caring, soulful people, heartland of America, and it's been amazing being among them.
And he's talking a lot about the people and the emotional aspect and the spirit that they have. And that was one of the other parts of this. It wasn't just the medical treatment. He needed somebody to lift his spirit, and that's what you said really helped him, the mental aspect.
Yes, as well as the serious medicine. I mean, the Nebraska Medical Center has a slogan, serious medicine, extraordinary care. And where slogans often are just slogans, it's really, really true.
It's so great to hear you say that.
At this place. I mean, I believe it saved his life, literally, to have that kind of caring where the doctors would take time to explain things and become friends, and really you had a sense that both nurses and doctors and staff in general truly cared about the person.
You'll head home on Tuesday to be back with your family. I know they're excited to have you home.
Yeah, and he's ready to go.
So this concert is almost Omaha's farewell to Walter, but you're also bringing in some world-renowned musicians, no magicians at the show.
I did the same thing earlier this week.
Who's coming into play?
Curtis Salgado, who also received a liver transplant here, a phenomenal soul blues singer. If you haven't heard him, he's worth the $20 by himself. There's Brad Cordell is backing him up. Then Walter's band of musicians are going to play.
Will Walter be able to get up there at all? How's he doing?
You know, he's not ready to hold a guitar yet, but he will probably be in attendance and listen to his protege, Danny Bryant, who is from the UK.
This is Sunday at Miller's Landing. Tickets are $20. Get yours online at rivercitystar.com. I know part of this is also about awareness for you and organ donation. What is your message on that front to our viewers?
it's such an important cause. I think everybody knows somebody or knows of somebody who has been waiting for an organ at some point in their life, and it's such an excruciating wait. And it really doesn't have to be, because even though most of us adults think it's a great idea to be signed up as organ donors, only about 43% of us have made that little check mark on the box. And so it's really just about getting around to it. So Donate Life Nebraska will be at the event as well, and people can sign up right then and there. We have some signed posters signed by Walter right out of transplant, so it'll be quite a collector's item for people who sign up.
Donate Life Nebraska has been on our show several times.
We
Mary
love
and I are
them.
both donors. We've
Yes,
checked the box on our driver's license. RiverCityStar.com is a website. Tickets are $20. This should be a great concert.
All our best to Walter. We
Thank
hope you
you
have a
so
great
much.
day on Sunday.
And it's rain or shine.
Yes.
Yes, it's
blues-
covered.
The blues are.
We're
That's how the
counting-
blues are.
Everything is covered.
We're counting on shine after
Yes.
the week we've had, Marie.